Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dishonored. Last time when we left off we had just made our way through the Rudshore waterfront in the flooded district. We are now in the Greaves refinery. We are looking to retrieve our gear. Let's head that way. Very first thing we can get is a pouch of 10 off of this corpse right at the entrance. I see... I was gonna say I see at least 2 weepers, make that 3. Alright. We're gonna have to watch them a bit. Might actually be good to stay on the high ground. I see 4. That puts us at 3. Shoot. All right. I was about to say we're going to have to blink over behind him. That actually worked really well. Let's go deal with the other 2. Alright, I thought I could get away with just grab and grab, but I'll have to carry him a little bit. Got spotted. Damn it. Gotta be faster. Got to be faster. Okay, nope. Can't do it fast enough. We're gonna have to wait. Let him patrol to somewhere else. What the fuck? Okay, it's like him turning around is just triggered by me grabbing that guy, no matter when or where I do it. Okay. Shoot, I didn't think that was going to work. It was worth a shot, though. Fuck's sake! It, like, legit does not matter when I make my grab. He is gonna get up and see me the second I do it. Thank you. Thank you! God, was that so bad? Alright. Now we can drop the last one. Okay, good night, Weepers. Thank you. Alright, we got a pouch of 10 here. There it is. There's a chunk of Tivian ore and a roll of copper wire on this ventilation unit. Over here at this other campfire, we have a coin of 5 and 2 singles. And over here on this rock, we've got another coin of 5 and another 2 singles. Alright, we've made it to the oil refinery. I need to get my grenades out again, because we've got another big group of river crusts to deal with. 8 of them, I think. More over there too. Wow, that was terrible. Come on, Corvo, you can do better than that. Oh look, grenades kill him no matter what. I don't have to let him open up. That's great. Alright. Should be a total of 5 pearls. That's 3, that's 4. And that's 5. Excellent. Inside this boat, we have a coin of 10 and 2 singles. That's 12. Next up is to deal with even more river crusts. You can see him over here. That killed none of them. That also killed none of them. I was hopeful that would get everybody. I feel like I can get the rest with just one. That got none. There's only one left. Let's get it with my last bullet. Alright. Among those 7, I should be able to get 6 pearls. 5, 4, 3, 2. One. 0. Perfect. Refinery Manager's Log. Excerpt from a work log. The tankers marked Batch B coming from the Whalehouse Slaughter Yard need to be connected to the deeper pipe row only. These barges contain blubber from juvenile whales and have to undergo a different refinement process to ensure the same level of potency. We need to get the tankers emptied and back out to the Whalehouse as fast as possible. Greaves Lighting Oil Company is on track for record profits this quarter, and I want it to be the refinery that gets the credit for it, not those ass-scratchers at the Whalehouse. Anyway, while we're in here, we can find a coin of 5 and 4 singles, I think, scattered around. Yep, there they are. There's also a jar of medicinal herbs, a jar of processed whale oil, and a roll of copper wire. All right. Okay, we can't blink through the debris, unfortunately. We can get into the room this way. Western Ocean. Worth 75. Refinery safety notice. Remember to keep the stair in the up position at all times unless there's a shift change or an emergency. Failure to do so may result in damage to equipment and or loss of life. In the event of an actual emergency, main power will be shut off. Use the backup receptacle to your right to restore power to this control panel. The only way to the upper deck of the refinery seems to be a mechanical staircase. If power is restored, it can be lowered using the switch on the control panel. can fill a tank, just like we learned to do back at Piero's. Awesome. There go a bunch of rats. Let's make our way up. Now down here we have 8 coins. And the second of 8 bone charms. Scavenger, you find ammo in greater amounts. That's not really any good. Oh. Excuse me. That's good water. Before I go in any farther, I missed a rune out here. Let me equip the heart. So first of 5 runes. Now I can get vitality level 2. Health regeneration is improved. Now everything else I have is would only be useful if I was killing people, so I don't really actually need any more runes. Which isn't to say I won't get them, but... Alright, let's haul ass up the stairs. And go back through here. We want to go up here. There's a coin of 10 and 3 coins of 5.
Why would he come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftops.
All right. If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
He can't get through the rail station without the key.
This one is resourceful. He'll find a way.
The way to Dowd's base is through the central Rudshore rail station. The door to the station is kept locked. Alright. I don't know where they went, which unnerves me. On hunting whales. Excerpt from a forward gaffer's journal by Old Grum. These new ships made by that Sokolov fellow make life easier than it was in my youth, I'll tell you what. Ere was, we were at the mercy of the winds. Nowadays, the engines get up at first whale sign, and there ain't time enough to rouse the boys from their bunks afore you're on the herd. We call out the biggest bastard we can lay eyes on, and the pilots drag us out from the circling brutes. Them things groan and bellow across the water like they're calling to each other. Men below, you can feel it in the hull. But when the harpoons go in, the beast cannot make for deep water no more. Once it weaks from lost blood, we launch the hook boat and put chains into the tail. Then the winches drag the bastard backward, up the chute and into the rigging overhead. The Greaves Whale House. That one's new too. Excerpt from a book on well-established companies in Dunwall. In the early days, when the ships brought in the great dead whales, men would slaughter them and reduce their blubber to oil in massive vats on the banks of the Wrenhaven. Small crews maintained their own vats, with workers specializing as fire tenders, slicers, gutmen, haulers, or strainers. Inevitably, once the demand went up, the businessmen moved in, wooing the best crews with promises of better pay and safer conditions. The warehouses went up at the edges of the Rudshore financial district almost overnight. None was more organized, or as some would say more ruthless, than the Greaves Whale House, opened by Ebenezer Greaves himself. The Greaves Whale House grew rapidly, absorbing rivals until it dominated the trade. At its peak, the operation employed over 300 workers, not including the children who filled minor and often tragic roles. Those associated with the refinery were recognizable by their head-to-toe industrial leather uniforms and the masks they wore to protect against fumes. Okay, we've read harpooner songs. Yeah, no, I know we've read that. Medicinal herbs, processed whale oil, a second processed whale oil, and a roll of copper wire. Alright. Refinery foreman's note. Tell your shift captain to assign a maintenance berk for every shift. The conduits keep shorting out up here. At least authorize us to put a whale oil canister in the backup receptacle next to the bridge to keep the power flow steady. We're Greaves Company, for crying out loud. You'd think we'd be able to afford an extra one of our own oil tanks. Or if you need me to make it simple for you, with no power the bridge stays up. If the bridge stays up, we can't access the refinery pit. No pit access, we don't do our jobs. Plain and simple. That's not what I wanted. Huh. There's a whaling territories map. We'll grab that. And what I need to do is pretty obvious, except I don't know how to get behind that gate. Oh, I can just smash it. Never mind. We got 3 singles and a coin of 5 in here. I still have no idea where those assassins actually went. That worries me. Down we go. I was gonna say, somewhere in here there are weepers. First one's right there. About to ask, how am I going to get in behind that other guy, but looks like he's going to walk. Whale vivisection. I've read whale vivisection. Why is that giving a new note? Alright, there's another Weeper. We got 3 coins and a jar of medicinal herbs. Very good. Over here, we've got a jar of processed whale oil. Yet another bottle. I've read that book too. Why is it telling me these are all new? Now pay attention to this, Weeper. We can get him on his back. It's High Overseer Campbell with the Heretic's brand on his face. Here's my gear. We've got Tivian ore, processed whale oil, and a roll of copper wire. That's it for the refinery. Now we need to make for Dowd's base. Campbell's curse. Curse that fool Hiram Burrows. Lord Regent my lily white bottom. We almost had it all. Now I will wear the Heretic's brand for the short remainder of my days. The Heretic's brand of all things. I should have banned the ritual, but in truth I planned to use it against a few undesirables should the need arise. Perhaps even Hiram. Now it's all lost. When I spy my own reflection in a puddle of filthy water, I see failure burned into my face. I am cast out. And now the plague is upon me. Already the fever grows, and my thoughts are as slippery as hagfish. It won't be long before I'm drooling and moaning and bleeding from the eyes. Last week I was sipping fine Tivian wines and enjoying the comforts rightfully afforded to my position within the Abbey. Today I sleep in filth, lost in this bleak and destroyed district. If my mind is going to rot away, then let these be my last words, the final coherent thoughts of Thaddeus Campbell, a great man, a voracious lover of life in all its flavors and odors, and once High Overseer in the great capital city of Dunwall itself. From the blackness of the void I fling curses upon the head of Corvo Atano. It was he who cost me everything I held dear. May flies nest in your eyes, Corvo, and may all your desires come to ruin as you have ruined mine. Thaddeus Campbell. Alright. Now we just need to make our way back out of here. I probably should keep my eyes peeled in case of assassins. Alright. Go to the Red Shore waterfront upper level. Let's make our way toward Dowd's base. Oh. That's what happened to those assassins. See him up there? Any others? If there are, I don't see them. There he is. That should be everything. Let's take the entrance to Dowd's base. Go to Central Rudshore. Okay. I was about to say, I saw 3 assassins up there. Well, that's not going to work if they see him. I count 5. say whatever he's carrying is ammo. Apparently. Yes, how interesting. It's ammo. Trying to figure out the right order to take these guys down in. It isn't easy. Shoot. Alright, we got one. That's good. Always starts with one. That one up top. He's trouble. Damn, alright, I better shoot it. Say, I know I saw a second one. Bagged another one. Now I can get... I think I can get the stationary one up here now. Let's get the other one. I see him. Now I should be able to get the one down below me with no real problems. Now I saw something all the way down below me getting alerted. Where and what was that? Maybe I imagined it. Ah, no, there's another assassin up there. Bolt pouch. Okay. Now over here, now I think we're clear. So there's a bottle of hemlock essence there. In this central building. Got a coin of 5 and 2 singles. Excerpt from an assassin's log. Excerpt from a fresh journal. The 4 hounds we rescued from the overseers are making great progress. I am confident that with continued care and proper feeding, the training that they received at the hands of the zealots will fade and they'll begin to behave more to our liking. 4 hounds. I've only dealt with 2. Okay. Alright, we want to head into this apartment. There's a bottle of powdered crystal and 3 single coins in here. Got an underwater door here. Ah! This is where that safe is. 428 is the combination. Alright. Four, 2, 8. Imperial whale statuette. Worth 150. Alright. That was quite the little chore for just a little bit of coin. It's alright, though. Martha's journal. Excerpt from a worn journal. The whalers came in greater numbers last night. We ran as soon as we heard the odd sounds they make, but half of our men fell before we could scatter. Larian says they aren't whalers at all, but cultists hiding their faces behind masks from the old oil processing factories. We should have moved out when they first started skulking around. They're after the old Chamber of Commerce building for the same reasons we settled here. It's secure, fairly dry, and there's a tunnel underneath leading straight to Rudshore Gate. Okay. And we're back here. Alright. Wonder where the other two wolfhounds are. I don't know. There's a Perth decor plate over here. Aha! There they are. Alright, let's head over here and get the bone charm. 3 out of 8. Blood Ox Heart. Your max mana has been slightly increased. Okay, that's pretty cool. That, I think, is better than... That's a little better than good lungs. So we'll grab that. We'll do that. Alright. Alright. Time to head inside. Notice from Dowd. If you have an assignment that requires you to travel that requires that you travel to Rudshore Gate, see me. I hold the key. Dowd.
What's the delay?
There's a tunnel under Dowd's base that leads to the Rudshore Gate area. The way is locked and Dowd keeps the key with him.
I am gate-bound, not river-bound.
And Dowd holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it?
Correct.
This prisoner we took. The body...
We got a bottle of powdered crystal.
He was with the Empress. Seemed to trouble him greatly.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment when you are permitted to leave.
Alright, we've dropped 2 assassins already. That's good. sleep darts. Inside the trunk, there are also 2 bottles of hemlock essence. And over here we have a single coin and a coin of 5. Excellent. There's another assassin.
For your next trial, you must move unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light.
Ah, it's the thief Easter egg!
Without attracting notice.
That was, the first line at least was, I don't think it was quite exact, but it was really, really, really close to what the Keeper says to you in the original Thief, in the training mission. That makes me very happy. Alright, let's go get the other one, who was in training. Was not quite fast enough. Oh, why did he abandon his rat stomp? Come on now. What a pain. Why is he suddenly so far away? Alright, got another one. Good. Alright, there's a single coin on the bench there. Dowd's key needed. Okay. In here, there's a coin of 5 and 2 singles. Shoot.
Master.
That he knows your work better than you do. Deal with the sentries as you see fit. As for Corvo, I suspect that in time he will come to me here. He'll have to.
Alright. So what's the non-lethal one? Non-lethal. Send Dowd a message. Steal the pouch from his belt, then leave him unharmed.
So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burroughs. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need.
Dang.
So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burroughs. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good riddance to you, sir. So many schemes you had, and so many contracts. How many people?
We got a new bone charm. Throwing hand. You throw carried objects a bit farther. Yeah, we don't need that. Ah. There are 4 singles there. Dowd had a pouch of 15 coins, which we took, of course. Interesting. Alright, let's grab Dowd's key. Ah. Empress Jessamine Caldwin. We read that. The Eradication of Black Sally. Excerpt from a popular story of crime and daring by Jules Robin and the City Watch. Before Slackjaw ran the streets in the distillery district, there was no boss more ruthless, violent, or dedicated to squeezing the average citizens for coin than Black Sally. Like so many from Morley, she was pale-skinned and green-eyed, with hair as black as the void. They say that she started young, and as a girl she'd stun a man with her looks, coming upon him in an alley, then smile a one-sided smile and suddenly run him through with a knife. She'd have his money and be on her way before he breathed his final breath. As a boss, she was worse, ruling over the meanest street gang Dunwall had seen up to that time. Her operation touched everything from shipping to prostitution. She even had a racket going with the Bakers Guild, a finger in every pie indeed. One man, Watch Captain Jules Robin, made it his mission to stop her, and kept the case going for half a decade. Black Sally met her end when Robin had his men light smoke fires in barrels near the warehouse where she hid out during the day. As she and her gang rushed into the streets, terrified the building was burning, Captain Robin and his top officers threw nets over them and ran them all through with blade and pistol shot. Alright. Let's go upstairs. Got a coin of 5 and 3 singles. Dowd's log, the latest log entry. 18 years on this wretched rock in this city of filth. I felt the blood of scholars, of noble pedophiles, of guildsmen, of unfaithful lovers, of politicians who were far too just for their own good, and of law enforcers who came too close to bringing the wrong man to justice. Why should an empress be any different? Why should I feel the entire weight of this dying city crushing down on my back? Corvo, Lord Protector of Serkonos, just as I once was. I might have known that fact already, but it didn't matter until I recognized it in his face. It brought back distant memories of home and the optimistic young man I once was. What would I find if I went back there? Would I find that it has rotted from the inside, just like Dunwall, or will it only appear that way because I'm the one who's rotted? The Rudshore Chamber of Commerce. Excerpt from a book covering the various districts across Dunwall and their histories. Once the financial heart of the Empire, the Rudshore Financial District was a hive of trade activity. No district employed more barristers, accountants, or indeed more security, and no part of Dunwall saw a greater flow of coin. When the flood barriers broke and the waters rolled in, the looting that followed was accompanied by an epic period of chaos and butchery. Those who could withdraw and move their assets did what they could. Others, with their wealth tied up in grand mansions and artwork, lost it all. When the last of the high society set had withdrawn and the lights went dark, Rudshore was a gloomy, crumbling shell of what it had been, inhabited by thieves, wild dogs, and rats. Once great palaces of commerce sat empty and haunted, or came to house killers and mercenaries, as well as anyone else looking to hide from the city watch. In mere months, the flooded district was settled upon as the most proper name for the place. The Royal Protector. Excerpt from a historical record of government positions and ranks. Throughout the ages, rulers have always faced attempts on their lives. Once in a generation, the empire is rocked by the death of a powerful political or religious figure. As such, city-states across the Isles have devised varying strategies for protecting their leaders. In the capital city of Dunwall, each new emperor is allowed to appoint a royal protector. This is far more than a trusted bodyguard, much more revered than the hand-chosen guards defending Dunwall Tower or the food tasters. The royal protector is a court figure given enormous latitude who keeps constant company with the highest ruler in the known world. At the age of 12, the young monarch participates in the selection process, making the final decision about who will safeguard his or her life. While most of those chosen as royal protector have been men, several times throughout history a woman has served well in the role. For the first time in Dunwall's history, a monarch has been slain by her own bodyguard. At the time of this writing, with Dunwall in the grip of the worst plague ever recorded, our fair Empress Jessamine Caldwin has just been murdered. The deed was done by her former royal protector turned assassin Corvo Attano, who is still sitting in Coldridge Prison awaiting his deserved execution. Some argue that it is worth noting that Corvo Attano is the first royal protector in the history of the Empire born outside of the Isle of Crystal. And the lighthouse we've read already. Okay, cool. Inside the chest, there's a carmine jewel box and a letter to Dowd. Dowd, I am satisfied. Corvo would have been very useful to me, but your improvisation was exemplary. Him taking the fall for the crime simplified matters greatly. I hope you are equally satisfied with the payment. I shall contact you again shortly for additional assignments. HB. Interesting. All right. I don't actually need to blink. I got one. Let's go get the other. Still someone around. I hear him teleporting. They're nowhere close, though. There he is. He's underneath me. Alright. There, I think that's everybody. Let's make our way to the top floor of this building. We've got a coin of 10 and 3 singles up here. Over here we have a bottle of hemlock essence and 2 singles. Inside this cabinet, we can use Dowd's key to get the Imperial Sextant. We are almost done with this zone, which is good. Tunnel entrance is over here, very good. Ah, yes, where we came in. Now that we have Dowd's key, we can unlock this desk, which has a pouch of 10, a coin of 10, a coin of 5, and 3 singles inside. Inside the one to the left, there's an Inchmouth pocket watch worth 100. As we head down here, we want to make a stop on this floor. The Torture's Quaternionic Groan. Sokolov painting. Letter to the Director. So that's it, we're closing down after all these years, after we just unveiled the new statue of Jessamine Caldwin, a broken wall and some rising water, and we're just going to abandon the building and split up our offices into lesser districts? Are you insane? Has your brain turned to plague rats? Have you been drinking the outsider's piss? Any of these explanations I would accept sooner than the relocation assignments we all found on our desks this morning. If this is truly how you plan to operate as our director, then no, I will not accept my relocation orders. Consider this my resignation. Percival Cox, former Deputy Chairman, Rudshore Chamber of Commerce. And as we continue, there's a rune just sitting right there, the second of 5. I can't do anything with it, and that's alright. Alright, let's head through the tunnel toward Rudshore Gate. Go to the gateward tunnel. Yes, please. Alright. Target spared. Dowd. Achievement unlocked. Mercy is the mark. Okay. Before we go towards our objective marker, I know there's a bone charm over here. Bone charm 5 of 8. Undertaker, you move slightly faster while carrying corpses. Okay, see, that's good. I'll get rid of Spiritual Pool. Alright. Say, can we climb this? No. Lovely. I actually want to get into this bridge. There we go. Over here we have a coin of 10 and an Inchmouth cameo worth 100. Okay, it's up there. Here we've got a roll of copper wire, and up here we have a jar of medicinal herbs. That's a total of 30. Say there's a weeper somewhere close by. Ah, must be up above me.
Get back. What the hell are you? You some new kind of guard? Like a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe? Just kidding. Assassin, maybe. Passing through, huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon. A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks, but that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to the rooftops from here. You'll see the way.
The rooftops lead to a point above the plague wagon's path.
What do you want from me? To rob me? Looking for a quick roll in the mud? To rescue me? Well, I am not going anywhere. I came here all on my own, and I'm staying right here. Do you think it's better out there? I hate to break it to you, but this is it. This is Dunwall, what you see right here. Flooded district, estate district, anywhere else. It's all gonna be the same soon. Don't you have a plague wagon to catch?
Okay. Letter to Alpha. Dear Alpha, we don't care if you're sick. Please come home. We'll take care of you. I'm not afraid. Your sister tells me that you're planning on hiding in the flooded district and that you want to die alone there. Please don't do that to us. Please. I love you. In the cabinet here is a Perth fish statuette. Very good. We've got a coin of 5, a coin of 10, and 3 singles on that table. Now we actually want to head all the way back to the bottom. I can't tell what that is. Is that 2 weepers? I think that's what it is. Up here there's a coin of 5 and 2 singles. In here we've got Tivian ore and copper wire.
must be in a basement.
There's no hospital. I told you that. You think they round people up because there's a cure?
They're city guards. They're supposed to protect people.
They helping people from people like us, the sick ones.
I'm not that bad. Some people pull through, right? Don't they?
1 in 1,000. 10,000 probably.
Any chance I'll take. When I get out of there and get better, I'm going to do right this time. A fresh start. This time.
Goodbye, my boy.
I did almost forget. I gotta go back here and climb up again and get that rune. There it is. Alright. I don't really care, so might as well get Shadow Kill. Each time you kill an unaware enemy, the body turns to ash, disappearing so you don't need to hide it. At level 2, all enemies killed turn to ash. It's the third of 5 runes. Now I can blink back down here. Get to what I was doing. Way down at the end of this alley, there is a jar of medicinal herbs we can get. If we go through this path, Red Shore Gate. Red Shore Gate is fortified by a wall of light. Even the plague wagon must pass through its electrical field.
Although I don't see what took so long. It's the live ones crawling up out of the canal. Every 10 minutes, I'm gutting another one. How many times have I specified that only cadavers take the long drop?
It's why you get a weapon.
So what is going on up at the tower? Now they're saying the Lord Regent started the plague himself.
I don't understand it either. It looks like a whole other group's in charge. Doesn't change things for us down here. Second, there's carriers.
Out here there are 3 singles.
Job to spot any weepers.
You think that helps? Now I can stare old ladies in the eye before I cut them down. Why do you think no one lasts on this job?
I'm heading back to civilization. What's left of it. Keep your head and you'll be on the stilts in no time.
I'll do my best. Put in a good word for me, would you?
Okay, we want to backtrack over to here. Where the 2 guys were. We go over here, There is another roll of copper wire.
Stand this. The plague wagon's running every couple of minutes now. We just need to get on top of it and ride out of here.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on Red Shore Gate?
Oh. Well, that wasn't friendly.
Where could it have gone?
Alright, we dealt with them. And we got a key to Mosley's warehouse. Let's head in there. We got a coin. A coin of 10, 4 singles, a Perth urn, and an Imperial War medal. Very good. Letter to Ferg. Hey Ferg, a word of advice on your greedy little treasure hunting trips to the flooded district. If you find yourself stranded and the only way out is through Red Shore Gate, this rewire tool will come in handy. If you can get through the doors, the circuitry panel for the Wall of Light is just on the other side. Better yet, let me come with you. I'll handle the complicated things. Craggy. Alright. Security work log. Excerpt from a security work log. For the next couple of days, we're going to quadruple the rate of drops from the plague wagon. This inevitably means we're going to get a growing number of plague carriers who play dead in hopes of escaping. So here's the plan to keep the Red Shore Gate area secure. Step 1. Set up some arc pylons in the courtyard behind the hotel. We have a street blocker up there, but we can't weld it shut. We still need to use that route to access the river, which means plaguers can too. Step 2. Put up a barrier between Thresh Street and Old Mosley Canal. Step 3. Install more lights, especially to illuminate the hotel and surrounding buildings. You might be tempted to borrow the oil tank from the pylons to get the floodlights working. Do not. We need those pylons active and the back court secure. Contractor's note. It's getting harder to find healthy workers who are willing to lay down conduit in the flooded district, so what we're going to do is pick out any strong-looking males who show signs of the sickness, and offer them work in exchange for us to look the other way. They get these floodlights hooked up, then you do what you want with them. CS. Alright, we got tall boys. I must not be in the right place. Alright, and here we have a coin of 10 and 2 singles. Up on this mattress, there are 3 coins of 5 and a single. Dead watch officer, bottle of hemlock essence, and a pouch of 10 coins. How'd they spot me? I need to get over to the other side now. Rats are eating our babies.
Even if we get out of here, I'm worried.
Listen to that. Magnus is worried. Apart from dying in the muck in the flooded district, what's to worry about?
I'm saying even if we get out, we're just bringing it back to our families.
I don't have a family, and if I did, I wouldn't care.
No one's keeping me here. Get lost. Think that mask makes you safe? Going to use that sword for something? Get us out, maybe?
Who are you hiding from in that mask? Just because we can't see the blood from your eyes doesn't mean you're not sick with the plague. You feeling the chills yet? Feeling the crazy yet? It's a strange tattoo on the back of your hand. I'll take that sword when you're dead. I've got things I need to do.
You don't look sick. Get out while you can.
What would it be like out there to live without fear again? To live like a person? No regent, no plague. I can barely even remember what that was like.
All right. We head through to the back here.
Work the river. Eel's Bend. Flooded district. The Whale's Tooth. I know the land out here, believe it. Only way out is... I know you. I heard you've been all over town scaring the piss out of the higher-ups. You got quite a name. Too bad you're stuck down here with the rest of us. Listen, I've got friends coming to break me out of here in a couple of days. But we first need to take that arc pylon down. You'll find it in the courtyard just behind these buildings. You may want to take the stairs up, though. It'll give you a good vantage point. Pull the oil tank out and the pylon powers down. Don't take too long deciding.
When they get the floodlights on, the tall boys are coming in to clear this place out.
Mission clues updated. To create a safe haven for the plague survivors, the arc pylon in the courtyard behind the buildings where they're hiding must be shut down. Blake suggested that the upper floors offer a good vantage point of the courtyard. Alright, let's talk to them.
We gotta talk to Blake. He's my brother. He knows everything.
Tenement key.
Are you in? You part of the plan? I never knew my brother was a smuggler. I always thought that they were awful people. But now that's going to save our lives.
If you want my advice, head up these stairs. You'll get a bird's eye view of the problem. Might even see a solution. It's just one arc pylon. It'd be easy for a man like you. Take down the pylon, or die trying. Between the plague and the tall boys, it'll come to the same thing soon enough. Me and my boys have smuggled more whale oil than you can imagine past here. You help me, and I'll owe you a favor. Trust old Blake on that.
Okay.
3 days now. 3 days and all I feel is hungry. What does that say to you?
I don't know. That we don't have any food?
Mace Brimsley's journal. Day 1. When the dead counter came, I was certain that if they discovered the illness in my wife, then I would be taken as well. I commanded her to feign death, and I did the same in the hope that the inspectors would be either too lazy or too stupid to care. True to my suspicion, we were loaded onto the plague wagon without them even bothering to check us for pulse. The dead counter seemed only concerned in the value of our estate. Day 2. I cannot be certain if it was luck or cruel fate that I should survive the drop from the plague wagon. I suspect it might be a curse, for my darling wife not only survived unscathed as well, but the experience nor the plague have done a thing to halt her nagging mouth. Soon we discovered that we were not the only survivors, and in fact a small band huddles close to Rudshore Gate, begging for any chance at freedom. Day 3. Certainly by now I should be feeling the effects of the sickness within my chest and throat, but aside from dehydration and the pains of an empty stomach, I feel nothing.
I'm immune. I must be. 1 in 1,000, and it's me.
Terrific. I'll turn cartwheels on my way to the mass grave.
Don't be bitter. You are not weeping yet. Then the tall boys will probably kill me anyway.
13
Maybe
coins
I'll dedicate
here in the
myself to
back.
finding a cure. I'll be like Sokolov.
Oh, cut the crap, will you? Once you're out, it will be out of sight, out of mind. Go throw yourself off a cliff.
To escape you? I just might. There's a man here by the name of Blake. Industrious chap. He's our best bet out of here. You could find him across the back hall. Never again, I swear. Once I'm free, they'll never do this. That mask must have cost you. Are you of good family? No, you can't be.
Keep your distance, scum. You think I'm some beggar woman? I'm a Brimsley. If I were at home, I'd have you thrown out.
Alright. Now let's head all the way upstairs. Roll of copper wire and 3 singles in this room. Back here we have the Inchmouth Hound statue. We've read that. Alright, that's everything in terms of coins and collectibles in this area. There's still one big area left before the mission ends. Before we do that, we need to power down the arc pylon. Alright, pylons are down. Let's go tell Blake the good news. Oh damn, the tall boy came right in. The back courtyard is safe.
I ain't seen nothing braver. And I worked the river for 15 years. Thanks for shutting that thing off. Stay quiet, and I'll get these people moving.
Stand watch as the survivors make their move.
Rat.
Threat zone.
Where's everybody going?
Just keep moving. This is it.
We're all going to get killed.
Where's everybody going?
Just keep moving. This is it.
We're all going to get killed.
Clear. Time to move.
Fine. You helped us. But don't expect a pat on the head.
Oh, come on! I just need you all to move a little faster, okay?
With my rescue, the entire city might yet be saved. You are a boon to society, young sir.
How the hell am I gonna keep that from happening?
Don't expect me to
With my
celebrate.
rescue, the entire
Still
city
might be a
yet
week before Blake's
saved.
friends get here.
You are a boon
Could
to
all be dead by
society.
then.
For fuck's sake, Blake, why won't you run? Everybody else knows they need to.
Fine. You helped us. But don't expect a pat on the head.
Alright, nothing then.
You made it, alright. Praise the Lord.
You can wait with us, or fight your way through if that's what you want. From the looks of you, you might just make it. Before they set up the arc pylons, I had stashed some elixirs over here. Maybe you've already found them. At any rate, good luck out there.
I may still end up a Weeper, but at least I'll be a free drunk Weeper. Just because we can't see the blood from
Listen
your
up,
eyes
ladies
doesn't
and
mean you're
gents.
not sick with the
Now,
plague.
like I said before, it may be another day before my old buddies can get here, but they got a boat big enough for the lot of us. So just sit tight. One thing you learn from being a smuggler, half of any job's waiting.
You did it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I knew we'd make it out of here. I knew it all along. I never knew my brother was a smuggler. I always
With
thought
my
that,
rescue, the entire city might
that they
yet
were
be
awful
saved.
people.
You are a boon
now-
to society, young sir.
Now that's going to save our lives.
Never again, I swear. Once I'm free, they'll never do this. That mask must have cost you. Are you of good family? No, you can't be.
You think I'm some beggar woman? I'm a Brimsley. If I were at home, I'd have you thrown out.
Don't expect me to celebrate. It still might be a week before Blake's friends get here. We could all be dead by then. You don't look sick. Get out while you can.
I don't know if I can ever repay you. What would it be like out there to live without fear again? To live like a person? No regent, no plague. I can barely even remember what that was like.
Feeling the chills yet? Feeling the crazy yet? It's a strange tattoo on the back of your hand.
All right. Oh, one of them spotted me. Okay, I think what I'm actually going to need to do... Oh, damn it. What I'm going to need to do is get back through the way I originally went. For fuck's sake. Okay, come on. Alright. Now we'll go back through all these. Okay. Duh, we don't want to be on the rail, do we? That seems obvious in hindsight. All right. The Old Port District outskirts. Here we go. Go to the Old Port District outskirts. Old Dunwall Sewer. Toil and trouble. You've escaped the flooded district, and now you're winding your way back toward the Hound Pits pub. Alrighty. I am going to end this episode here. This has been Let's Play Dishonored. We've dealt with Dowd, and we have escaped the flooded district. Next time, we will make our way through the old Port District and the old Dunwall Sewer to return to the Hound Pits pub. Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy my videos, please click, like, share, subscribe, favorite, any or all of which will really help me out. Even if you don't, please know that I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.